What I want to talk about today is the RTR Lite. So, I'll just give a little breakdown of my RTR Lite that I just got. I mean, it's mostly stock. It has, stock wheels and tires, the originals. I've got two different sets of tires, but I decided to not put them on because I'm ordering the 14-inch Supermotos from Electro & Co. anyway. I need to replace the sprocket because the person that had it before me did not take care of it, and you can see that they are sharp tooth, every single tooth. And this is an aluminum sprocket, so it does wear faster than a steel, but it does offer more felt torque on e-motos, real motorcycles, what have you. We have an aluminum, or had aluminum sprocket on that R6, and we went back to a steel because the aluminum doesn't last for shit. Anyway, stock motor. It's got, an aftermarket seat cover, it's got aftermarket bars, but as you can see up here, this mode switch is not stock. This throttle is not stock. This RTR Lite now has the TruMoto 6+7 kit. Just the controller, the throttle, the switch, everything but the motor. Stock motor. So on their website, it says explicitly that you cannot pair this controller with the stock motor. You only have the options for high speed and high torque to buy, but it does say on their app that you can pair it with the Revolver Alpha and another motor, but not the stock motor. It says in all caps and red letters, do not use it with a stock motor. I get it. This controller is capable of 13 kilowatts, which is way more than this motor can handle, but everyone's videos that I've seen, you can turn it down back to stock settings. They don't share the exact phase amps that the stock controller sends to the motor, but I've done some butt dyno, and I currently have it set at 300, which I know has to be more than what it is stock, which would heat up the motor pretty quickly. But I just went on a 3-mile ride. It's not even, there's a tiny bit of warmth to the body, so I'll probably turn it back down to 250. I'm going to assume that this probably has 220 to 230 phase amps with a stock controller being sent to the motor. Obviously, it's an 80 amp capable battery, so it's got 80 line amps being sent. But every single video that I've seen of someone doing this kit, they have not tried it with a stock motor. All I wanted to do was find out if you could use the stock motor in a pinch while you're waiting for the ridiculously long shipping that you may get. I'm not sure how long they actually take to ship, but can it be done? And this is proof that yes, it can be done. I can turn it on, I can go into the app, I've adjusted all the settings. At 91% currently. Mode 1, let me pick up the bike. I'll pick the back wheel off the ground, hit the throttle. You can hear that chain is shitty, but it works perfectly. I've ridden around probably 10 miles on it. I'm not beating on it, but in my settings, 220 phase amps on mode 3, 80 amps max on the 60-volt battery. I have it set as the high torque motor, and my throttle is stock 4% engage. I have it a little bit softer of engagement. I think down 2 notches from the stock setting, just because I like it to be a little less touchy. But this is proof that you can, in fact, in a pinch, use the TruMoto kit with the stock motor while you're waiting, which is what I'm doing, for the high-speed motor, because I found this controller and throttle, I found the kit really cheap. I found it for $150 on Marketplace. Someone had one, they put it back to stock and sold it, and they kept the kit. Didn't have the motor. They left the upgraded motor on it. I was like, well, let me see if I can find the motor from a vendor. That way, I will have ended up spending a couple $100 less on this entire kit, and I wouldn't have to wait. So there's a kit, there's a company, I'll put a link in the description for the company that has the motor in stock, the high speed. All that ENC has is the high torque, which I don't want. I want the high speed motor for this particular build. Let's see, what else was I going to do? I did wire tuck this thing. I did clean it. I'm getting a new fender. I'm putting a whole new body kit on. I'm actually going to be doing a lot to this bike. But currently, we'll just show... Oh, there goes my fucking focus on the fritz. Knock it off. You can see in here, I mean, my wire tucking is, I think, pretty good. Let me just roll forward here into the sunlight. So, I mean, it's fairly clean. I didn't spend, you know, hours or anything on it. But this is going to be fully disassembled. And when I do a full disassemble, I'll go through, clean it at that point. I might even go as far as powder coating the frame. But we're going to see. I might also, at some point, if I keep this bike long enough, get a subframe from the XL, swing arm from an XL, and the forks from an XL, and just make myself an XL. Because why not? I like a full-size bike. As far as I can tell, they don't really have as many specs as I would like. But as far as I can tell, since the XL does use the same battery, I think the center section of the frame is exactly the same size. I think it just has longer forks, longer tail, and a longer swing arm. I'm pretty sure that's the only difference between the RTR Standard Light Sport and the RTR XL. I'm pretty sure. Don't hold me to it. I will do more research in the future. I will get a tail section from ENC, hopefully, and we'll find out then. But anyway, if this has been helpful for you, if you've been wondering if you can just get the kit without the motor to run for a little while, I mean, if you don't care about the potential of damaging the motor, if you're hard on it a lot, and you've only got a couple days to wait, I mean, what's the harm? Anyway, I guess we'll just see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.